Canada is second only to Russia when it comes to land mass, which means seeing its vast wilderness can be overwhelming. Luckily, Canadian train trips cross most of it, and the journeys allow you to take in some of the world's most spectacular scenery, stress-free. Some of the country's most remote and beautiful spots lack road access, so a train ride may also be the only way to visit. Here are the most beautiful Canadian train trips. In this video, we will highlight the most luxurious trains in Canada. But before starting the video, be sure to smash the like button and subscribe so you never miss out on any of our videos. Number 5. White Pass and Yukon. Even today, building a railway through the mountains, glaciers, and gorges of Gold Rush country remains an impressive feat, let alone in 1898, when this route was first built. Survey views of the Yukon, BC, and Alaska as your train rises a gut-churning 3,000 feet in just 20 miles to the summit of White Pass. Touring such treacherous terrain will leave you appreciating how the railway helped knit a nascent Canada together. It passes through Lake Bennett and Carcross, so you can dive into the history of the region and learn how it got its nickname of the railway built of gold. It also traverses the White Pass summit, the international border between the United States and Canada. Due to challenging geographical conditions, it only runs in summer. Edgewater Hotel in central Whitehorse is an ideal place to stay before embarking on the White Pass and Yukon Route Railway. It's near the airport and attractions such as the McBride Museum, Yukon Wildlife Preserve, and Takini Hot Pools if you want to explore the area further. Number 4. Essential Rockies by Rail with Alaska Small Ship Cruise. Take the luxury to the next level by adding a small ship cruise to your train vacation. On this 14-day itinerary, you travel by plane, train, and cruise ship. After experiencing the comfort and high-end service of the Rocky Mountaineer, along with some time exploring Banff and Lake Louise, you'll fly to Sitka for your champagne welcome on board your small ship. Number 3. Coast to Coast by Train. The Coast to Coast by Train is the ultimate train trip across Canada. You'll see the country's top highlights, including Peggy's Cove, Niagara Falls, and Lake Louise. This trip includes time on Via Rail, in a sleeper cabin, and on the Rocky Mountaineer. The route goes from Vancouver to Halifax and can also be done in the reverse direction. Traveling eastbound, you experience Rocky Mountaineer's first passage to the West Route. This takes you from Vancouver, through Kamloops into Banff. After time exploring the Rockies, you board the train in Jasper to travel to Toronto. On this part of the trip, you will see the prairies and the Canadian Shield. Once in Toronto, Canada's largest city, you have time to explore. Travel experts recommend a day trip out to see Niagara Falls. This can include private food tours and walking tours of Old Montreal. With its architecture and French influence, the city has a very European feel. Number 2. Via Rail's Prestige Class. Travel across Canada on the Canadian in Via Rail's Prestige Class and experience personalized luxury service throughout your journey. Your deluxe cabin includes a private bath and shower, a television, and comfortable furnishings. This trip takes you from Toronto to Vancouver and can also be done in the reverse. Exclusive private tours complement your experience in each of your stopover destinations. Highly recommend a 12 to 13-day itinerary to fully explore while you're here. This 1,054-mile trip north feels more interplanetary than provincial, whisking you from urban Winnipeg to the tundras of Churchill, known as the polar bear capital of the world. Accessible by plane or train only, it's also prime turf for beluga whale watching, and possibly the world's best perch to view the northern lights. Landscapes en route are breathtaking, with stops including tiny river towns the Paws, Thompson, and Weir River. Splurge on Via's Sleeper Plus class for access to a bed and shower. Number 1. Canadian Rockies by Rail. This luxury train ride in Canada is most popular Rockies vacation for a reason. It includes 2 full days on a sightseeing dome car on the Rocky Mountaineer. This trip has the option of going eastbound, from Vancouver to Calgary, or westbound. On this 8-day itinerary, you'll have time to explore Jasper, Banff, and Lake Louise. Your travel advisor can arrange personalized activities for you, such as spa treatments, private tours, and fine dining meals. Canada's glitziest train ride is also one of its most cinematic, passing through splendid Banff and Lake Louise, along with jaw-dropping sights like Alberta's head-smashed in Buffalo Jump, a World Heritage Site where Indigenous people hunted ruminants by enticing them to leap off a cliff. Let us know your opinion in the comment section below. This was all for today. Hope you liked the video. Do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Stay safe, and we will be back soon with another video.